peace, and welcome. It's your girl Imore, aka So Tenacious, aka Mama Nay, aka The Ancient One. Welcome to my channel, The Ritual Lounge. This is a place where we value rest as ritual, devotion as lifestyle, and spiritual technology as the technology, okay? So if you're tuning in, thank you. Be sure to like and subscribe. And let's go ahead and get into it. Calling upon my ancestors, my spirit guides, ascended masters, the angels, and the celestial deities that walk with me, benevolent spirits only. We thank them for being present with us in today's reading. I ask them to come through with love, compassion, tact for y'all as the receiver, and ask them to help me to deliver Spirit's messages today with clarity and with ways that your own soul can resonate with. Let's get right into it. So, the energy that's coming up for those of you who may be seeing this video is the energy of communication and the energy of truth, okay? Your thoughts and your words happen to create the frequency that you are currently experiencing. Your vibe is attracting the people, the places, and the circumstances into your very existence, okay? Some of you are experiencing a reality that is a little bit like it's like a replica of the real that you could be experiencing in its entirety if you just turn the channel up. Now, mind you, I'm coming in here to turn my channel up. So whatever that I'm receiving, telling you today, I'm receiving it as well. Okay. This is a time where you're being asked to be confident in your voice, confident in sharing your ideas. This is the vehicle that is going to move you into the magic it is that you want to receive in your life. Okay. So when we talk about Mercury energy and we talk about communication, Mercury moves fast. Okay. So your thoughts might be coming in fast. Your words might be coming in fast. So, this is a time to channel those words. Hey, thanks for stopping in Life with Ashy. It's good to see you here. Um, yeah, so the it represents your communication, your thoughts, and your speech. So things might be coming in fast. This might be time for you to study like where your Mercury lies in your specific chart so that you can figure out what your personal mode of communication will be as you are commanding this new reality for yourself. Okay. So if you're on the call today, don't be afraid. What are you doing? Yes, I am doing a tarot reading. I actually have not got into the tarot yet. Right now, I'm just talking about the overall energy that I'm picking up for those that are called to tap into this call. So I was just talking about us that are dialed into this frequency right now, being bold with our communication, our spoken and our written word as a way of expression, a way of freedom and expressing our true nature and also aligning with our higher desires. If we're not speaking it, if we're not writing it, then we may be in a position where we're looking at the seeds that we've planted and we're looking at them with disappointment. Okay, we're looking at them with a longing and a yearning for an experience that you know is a little bit more true to who you are and to what you want to experience in life. And all that comes from, I love your energy. Keep going. Thank you so much. You see, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and I'm eating my words and practicing exactly what I preach. So, with this, we're looking at the seeds that were planted. And yes, it is yielding a good labor and it's yielding fruit, but it might not be the flavor or the savor of fruit that it is that we really, really want to be enjoying right now. And so, we have some time as we're still shedding. Okay, we're at the end of this snake year, we're still shedding. We're shedding not only people, places, things, but we are shedding self imposed limiting thoughts and behaviors that might be having us questioning the fruit that we're yielding. So, we have some time right now to really be in reflection and looking at the work that we're doing and seeing, hey, is this work really the work that's going to produce the future that it is that I want to feel, that I want to see, that I want to embody. So, this is a good time to take account of the seeds that you have been planting. How can you shift your words, your thoughts, and your written communication to line up with you? In its entirety. Okay. So the next card that comes out is a death card. So we really are in the end of a cycle. Okay. We are ending a cycle of complacency and entering into a cycle of creativity and communication. This is creativity and communication with the spirit world. Okay. Because it's spirit first. As above, then comes below. So we're dying, so to speak, to self and surrendering to spirit. Okay. When we allow those death moments to come into our life, then we can bring more balance into our existence. Okay. We can stand a little bit more in our truth. Once we let go of the way that we judge ourselves, the way that we hold ourselves back, the way that we condemn ourselves before we even get started, the way that we think that nobody wants to hear what we have to say, the way that we think that our words and our thoughts don't matter, when words, thoughts, energy, and vibration is the basis of everything. And once we master those things, then we start to see and experience more magic in our life. Okay, so let's see what is the holdup. Like, what is the holdup? Because we know what's what we need to do, but what is holding us back from exactly doing that? Let's see. What is the holdup? Energy drains, our shadow side. Okay, so what is the energy drain? This opportunity will deplete you, reevaluate your involvement, and seek opportunities that rejuvenate you instead. So that's the first card that we came into. What is the work that we're putting in? Is the work that we're putting in actually empowering us, inspiring us, igniting something in us, or is the work that we're doing really an energy drain? Did we accept an opportunity simply for monetary gain, but now we're realizing that this opportunity is depleting us? Well, we need to reevaluate why we're even involved in this in the first place. What else is blocking us in this time? Our shadow side, avoiding the aspects of a situation that make you uncomfortable. Face the darkness to gain complete understanding and make informed decisions. This backs the death card that just came out. Okay, we talked about something within us had to die, something within us had to be put to rest. It usually starts in the mind. Okay, it usually starts in the way we come back to where we started. It starts in the way that we are thinking, speaking about ourselves. So if you're on this call today, if you're on this live today, then I challenge you, your homework would be to really be mindful of your inner chatter. Be mindful of the voice that plays in the back of your mind on the daily, the way that you speak to yourself in quiet. Write a love letter to yourself, okay? Write a love letter to yourself in gratitude to who you are, okay? The more that you illuminate the PowerPoints about yourself, then the more that you won't be dwelling on the dark parts of yourself. You won't be allowing those negative thoughts to ruminate and cause you to come into freeze where you know, okay, that there is work that is meaningful for you, but you keep on ruminating on what you think you should be doing, what has been programmed for you to do, what has been conditioned for you to do, that is actually an energy drain on you. Okay. Sometimes the shadow side is our own conditioning. Sometimes the shadow side is our own upbringing. And that can be painful for us to see, but the death has to happen. Okay. We have to lay down those things that were inherited. You see, this is an elderly gentleman laying down in this picture. Okay. This may be inherited beliefs, patterns that come from our families that just no longer serve where we are or who we're becoming or where we're trying to go. And those very same things that we're trying to hold on to are the things that we must lay to rest in order for us to bring more balance into our lives so that we can stand in our truth. It's okay to let some things rest. And I know that that's uncomfortable, but it's necessary in this season. It is absolutely necessary in this season. So, what's on the other side of us facing ourselves? What is on the other side of us? The Four of Wands. A foundation that we can stand on, something that we can celebrate. Okay, a joyous outcome comes from us facing that darkness, not hiding from it, not pretending that it does not exist, not running from it. Okay, not carrying it with us into the next season or the next chapter of our lives. Okay, but facing it head on, reframing, recoding, reshifting the narrative where we need to, taking accountability where we have to, and making those new boundaries in our lives and new changes in our lives where we know that we should, because ultimately we want to experience joy and we want to experience pleasure and we want to experience abundance and freedom. Okay, it starts with the way that we communicate to ourselves and the way that we communicate to spirit. We have to be honest about what we are calling in. We have to be honest about what it is that we want. If it's a big desire, if it feels uncomfortable to you because no one in your bloodline, no one in your family has had the freedom that you've had before, if no one's had the options that you are able to entertain before, then it may feel very uncomfortable for you to water yourself this way, for you to nurture yourself this way, for you to speak to yourself this way. But that does not mean that you don't do it. We rise, okay? We continue to rise. And as we are revealing deeper parts of ourselves, that is how we continue to rise. So, in closing, today, let's see what our spirit homework is. This is from like this little oracle deck that I just made for my clients, and it's like a spiritual homework deck. So I'm going to pull from that as the homework to wrap this session up from Saturn. Saturn, what is the homework for anybody that tapped into this live reading today? What is the homework that they should follow to stay in alignment with their blessings, to see the beauty in their limitations, and to call in unshakable wealth? Freedom, okay? Freedom. Four Wands. What you want to experience, you have to start first. Allow yourself to be free in your mind, free in your body, and free in your actions. Where can you free yourself? Where can you take more action? Where can you break out of the norm? What can you lie to rest within you that is bounding and keeping you bonded behind and blocked from what it is that you truly wish to experience? Okay, your homework is to be free, to have some fun. All right, thank you so much for tapping in today. I'll be back next Saturday with another message from Saturn, unless spirit guides me to come back and talk to y'all again. Because let me tell you, I have shied away from this internet and I've shied away from this YouTube. But every time I talk to my guides, they tell me where I need to be. And I, for one, am so tired of being my own blockage, my own resistance in my own life. So I'm going to show up. So thank you for showing up with me, and I will see y'all again next time.